jumped into it head first. I finished school and then went and did a university degree in business management. So that was really good to have that backup, and then obviously ended the family business. It has been a very tough time, but I think you just sort of go through the processes of downsizing and that sort of stuff and consolidating and being there for the long run. And I guess now, since probably about Christmas time, we've seen a good return in the market and some strong boat sales, which is really, really good and fills us with confidence to look at new models and get a bit more excited. You know, we've worked on new projects. We are a boating family. We've always used our boats, whether it be Cruise Master Sovereigns and that sort of stuff. Back in the days, going down to Malakuta with Pa or delivering boats up to Lake Hill, and I've always enjoyed it. For us as well to sell the boat to younger families and then follow them through and do the water test with them and then join them up in the club and sort of just get a really good network of people, and it's almost like an extended family. We keep the clubs independent to ourselves and the dealers, so they are run like a football club. They've got their commodores and their vice commodores and their presidents and their secretaries and all that sort of stuff, which is really, really good. But obviously we do take an interest as a family and we try and support the clubs as much as we can. For example, in Victoria, every new boat that we sell through our retail arm, we sign them up in the club. It's quite unique to have something that's so independent yet so closely tied to us and the dealers across the country. So it's good fun, and every 2 years they have their regatta, which next year in 2014's on the River Murray, and we're going to go from Renmark down to Wentworth. Each club's got about 70 odd members. As a family, we're not generally fishing orientated. Dad and Steve do a little bit of fishing, and I really like a bit more of the fishing side of things. But I still like the niceies. So for me, I own the Sea Legend range of boats. At the moment I've got a 22 with a little Volvo Pender stern drive in it, and I took that one last year over Christmas down to Malakuta, and that was really, really good. It was take it out through the heads and through the bar and go by Isle and have a really good fish for tuna and that sort of stuff, and then at night come back in through the bar and tie up to one of the jetties and cook a barbecue and that sort of stuff out the back of the boat and sleep on the boat. So it's really good to take the boats out and use them and then come back with a list of improvements and that's the stuff to set them up a little bit better. Also, I guess along traditionally with the Caribbeans and that style of boat, that cruiser style of boat, we've always been very strong with stern drives. We've had a tie-up with Volvo since they first came to Australia. The main benefits to a stern drive in a cruiser style boat, is that you can gain all that rear duckboard area at the back. You can also gain a hot water service off the stern drive, which has been quite unique. And in a fishing style of boat, if you can not lose any fishing room down the back, a stern drive boat is a lot more stable at rest. Also a lot more stable when you're going along with that extra weight down the back. And the technology's come a long way. We used to run a lot of 135 horsepower carby engines. Now we've replaced all those engines with a new fuel injected V6 200 horsepower. It's a great balance power to weight ratio in Sea Legend 22. And also the 24. We've always maintained that philosophy throughout the business with a boat motor trailer package. We've partnered up with Mackay's, so every boat that we build goes out fully adjusted on a Mackay trailer. Yeah, just having that confidence that everything's going to work trailering wise, because trailering is a big part of our boating experience, and people do trailer our boats long distances with Sundays and that sort of stuff. And obviously the motor side, we teamed up with Volvo many years ago, but within the last 18 months we've teamed up with Yamaha on the back. So, and it's just part of being able to deliver a turnkey package to the customer and know that the boat leaves here and it's propped right, it's pre-delivered. But yeah, I mean, like I said, the market is picking up. We are seeing some return to growth. Steve's looking forward to stirring the market a little bit with some new models and that sort of stuff as it works through. And yeah, I mean, I think that there is certainly a strong future in Australian boating. So, you know, with our retail model, for example, someone comes in off the street, they purchase the boat directly off the family, and we go through and we welcome them to come down, whether it be from our dealers as well, come down to the factory and see their boat going together, or come and do the handover for a day down here in Melbourne and that sort of stuff. So it's really gone back to its core, I guess, of a family-focused business. We're a boating family that enjoys selling boats. So, well, I guess every good dynasty has to start somewhere, and for us, this is one of my grandfather's first boats, built in 1958 with his brother Ozzy, and this is one of 800 that he built. There were two sizes, a 18-footer and a 24-footer. This is a smaller one. It's all bondwood construction, and it's got a Robbie leg with a General Motors Holden engine in it. So quite an early one, and quite a prized possession that we hold quite dear.